Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Juve! Juve is still alive! Fino alla fine, an epic game that will remain in history. San Buffon! San Gigi! San Gigi is keeping us alive! Kenny! Vamos, Panita! Hombre del partito! Dybala with il cucchiaio! Dybala 100! Bonucci! 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 Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Verona! Latino! Faraoni! Fino alla fine. Forza. Juve. Oh, wait. Ciao Juventini of the world. Hello, we are back. We are back from holiday. The first live on YouTube again. I hope you are all doing well. I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much, but really a lot. How are you doing? First of all, are you hearing me well? Are you seeing me well? Because, you know, I start again, so I have to check if everything is doing okay. I see that we are already a lot of people. I was not expecting that, so thank you. I try to do my best. I will be really honest with you. I try to do my best while I was on holiday to do some videos also in the middle of the sea, in the water. I don't know, I think it was a disaster. I was scared to see the video back myself, but I tried to entertain and to keep you actually informed on the same topics, because we're always talking about the same thing. We're speaking about Locatelli next week, guys. It is this week, because they were just waiting for me to come back from holiday. Can you imagine Juventus announcing the man that we're all waiting for while I am on holiday? Impossible. They were just waiting for me. It is what it is. So, wait, let me try to set up something, because there is something that is annoying me here. And that's the thing that was annoying me a bit. Okay, better. Let me see if I can pin some comments from my friend Enlightened Buzz, who's saying, Ciao Beppe of the world, welcome back. Ciao to you. Ciao Lucama. Ciao Nilesh. Ciao Dan. Who's there? Robin, how are you doing? I'm doing good. The sound is good, by the way. Thank you. Ciao, Anthony. Ciao, Lucose. Ciao, my great friend Mohammad Youssef. I missed you so much. My great friend Julian Dos Santos. Ahmed is there. Samsan. J. Tariq. Bentornato, Pepe. We have missed you. I missed you, Tariq. Ciao, Calcio. I can't wait for Calcio to come back. And we will already start on Saturday, because there is a nice friendly versus Atalanta. Big friendly. Why? First of all, because the supporters will be back at 50%, and I remind you that this is the only stadium in Italy with 50% capacity, because all the other ones have to go to 30%, I believe. Why? Because we have a great stadium where when you are doing like that, you are respecting the 1.50 m between two seats, and that's a really great news. 50% of the people in the stadium, so we are around 20,000 people, and also because it's the last one before the first game versus Udinese. We are playing in their home, not in our home, but the first game will be versus Udinese on the 22nd. So this one will be a big test, because okay, we played versus Barcelona. I saw a lot of comments from the people that were saying a drama, a disaster, Juventus is not good enough, Juventus is a drama, Allegri is playing with a 4-4-2, blah 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 blah. I'm happy I was on a holiday, to be honest, but you made me depressed. To be honest, you made me depressed. We'll speak about free Locatelli because it's this week. It's this week that we will have Locatelli. Even our president, Andrea Agnelli, he will go there. He will not go there just like that. He will go, he will talk with Carnevali, and he will tell him, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know who I am? I am Andrea Agnelli. Give me the player and we stop doing blah, 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 meeting. What is that? What is that? So, no, stop with the meetings. Dybala, Jorge Antun was there today. Really humble. He was there with a Fiat 500, with a small Fiat. He was there to travel. Probably he rented a car, or Juventus gave him a car instead of giving him a Jeep. He took a small car to go to the meeting. 45 minutes. They discussed. Everything is going well. I'm confident as well. And then we have to speak about something really important, and I have to show you. I don't know if you are able to see, but these are the Champions League list. Because you know that there are some rules to respect. We can't put everyone in the Champions League list. So in that list here that you can see here, you have in blue the players that will be in the Champions League list. In red, the players that are not able to play. In yellow, the young players that we formed at the club and that have free spots. We will speak because this is for sure something that I found online. It's not an official list, because we have to add probably Locatelli. So if Locatelli enters, someone has to go out. We will have to speak about that. Maybe we will do some polls and you will decide who will be the player that we leave out of the Champions League list. Will it be Ramsey? Will it be Bernardeschi? Will it be Bentancur, McKennie, Rugani, Caio Jorge, because we have too many strikers? Let's see. I'm really curious what you will decide later. We will speak about that. Absolutely, yes. But first, I want to say a new nickname for Lord Bernardeschi that changed the nickname into Bernatastico. Hello, bald man. Hey, look at that. Beautiful tanned. I'm back with a lot of energy. Even if today I spent my day, I will tell you the truth, I spent my day assembling IKEA furniture. A disaster. Easy. Ramsey out, Locatelli in. But you have to think, Oscar. You have to think. Because Ramsey, easy. If we don't find a club for Ramsey, it means that a huge salary is out of Champions League. Let's see. They played badly, really bad. And then some hearts, but we didn't play badly. Well, yeah, maybe, but we can discuss about the game. So what are we discussing first? Let's launch a poll because you will decide what we will talk about first. So first topic, let me launch the poll. It is Locatelli, Dybala, UEFA Champions League list, or the fourth topic, because there are four choices, guys. When I'm not looking, it's because I'm writing on the other computer. The other topic is the three friendlies recap, so that we can speak about it. We launch the poll. It's up to you to decide, guys, what we will talk first about, because that's an important one. I'm sure it will be Caio Jorge, Rugani out, Bernardeschi out, Berthe. When Your my is the 11th. Oh, and pay attention, before it's midnight and 1 minute, happy birthday to Massimiliano Allegri. Happy birthday as well to Gianluca Pessotto, because they are celebrating their birthday today. 54 years for our trainer. He's there, he's waiting, he's watching you guys. He's listening to everything that you are writing and saying in the comments, so pay attention. Allegri is always there. Also the Capitano, because before I went to holiday, he didn't sign yet. It is a done deal. It is done. It is deal. Agnelli liked the Fusco tweet. That was an amazing one. Meanwhile, that you are voting, guy, maybe we can do that. Maybe we can speak about Agnelli liking a tweet. And I will show you and I will translate you, because it's an important one. Huh? So I will go on the tweet of Agnelli, Andrea Agnelli. Here he is. Il Presidente. And you know that he doesn't tweet a lot, 29 tweets in total, but look at the likes. The likes, he watches and he sees everything. Il Presidente Agnelli. Wait, there is something again that is annoying me. I don't know why. I don't know why, by the way. Let me check. Better. Look at that. Look how beautiful I am today. I'm really beautiful. I'm saying it about myself, but it's the truth. So what did he do, our president? He liked a tweet. Undercover like that, he tweeted, he liked it. Look, the tweet says: mai avrei pensato un giorno di vedere I capitani storici di Real Madrid e Barcellona che vanno a giocare insieme altrove, uniti dalla passione per il calcio del popolo. What does that mean? Michele Fusco is part of the Juventus family. I know him really well. Really smart guy, really funny guy. But he tweeted something really ironic. He said, I would never have imagined in my life to see the historical captains of Real Madrid and Barcelona, speaking about Sergio Ramos and Messi, that goes together, that are leaving and going together, united from the same passion for the football of the people. Ironic tweet. Laughing about the football of the people. You remember all the story about the Super League, and they are speaking about PSG that is buying everyone. Today, by the way, they signed Lionel Messi. Why am I speaking about that before going to the topics I'm watching? You want to speak about Locatelli, and 49% of the people want to speak about Locatelli. Waiting a bit that we arrive at least at 100 votes. We are at 95, just to be sure that you want to continue speaking about Locatelli. But why am I speaking about that? Because il Presidente Agnelli is launching a really important message, saying yes, I agree. It's all a joke. It's all exaggerated. The football of the people, that people were going into the street to say that they wanted fair competition, blah, 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 blah. It's a joke. So, is there. Ciao Giovanni, ciao Stavros, ciao AJ, who's saying, let's talk about Locatelli next week, the end, next topic. No. AJ, I tell you, it is this week, and we will start, because we have already 104 votes. 51% wants Locatelli. Then we have 21% that are speaking about the Champions League list. So Champions League lists are interesting more people than actually Dybala. And then Dybala that come last, because we have the 3 friendly recap with 15%. So let's speak about Locatelli first. And I don't know if you did yet, but guys, we have a really nice Telegram group that Mo El Shahali, I don't know if he's still in the chat because I saw him a bit before. Our friend El Tactico is putting every news nearly real time. The journalists, sometimes they didn't even finish to tweet about it. That El Shahali, El Tactico, he already put it in the Telegram group. Translate it immediately. You don't even need to go to Google Translate or Reverso. He's doing a really great job here. So, what about Locatelli? Locatelli, I know that a lot of people, they are mocking Cherubini, calling him next week man, the next week man, you know, the trolls online and blah, blah, blah. Cherubini is not good. Paratici was better when for 5 years I saw Paratici out. Now the guy is just here. He's just here, and we are already trolling him with the next week, man, because he's actually doing meetings on meetings on meetings, and at the moment we don't have Locatelli. People are saying, I don't understand, Juventus financially is crap, we don't have any money, we can't even afford 5 million more on what we propose for Locatelli. Guys, I don't know what to say about these kind of things. For me, next week meeting, man, it makes sense. It makes really sense. Why? Because a thing is sure, we don't have a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money. And Nedved said clearly and honestly, he said, we proposed an offer to Sassuolo that we think is totally correct, in line with the situation that we are living in a pandemic, and also for a player that has some potential, but at the moment, he's not there, guys. He's not the best player of the world. He's not the fenomeno. He's not at the moment. Grazie, Zaccaria. Zaccaria, that is, I don't know from where, MAD, I don't know what country. Let us know in the comments, because I'm really curious. That is actually donating to the channel. Thank you, Zaccaria. Thank you. Thank you. But they said he's not at the moment the superstar. He's a great player with potential. We wanted him already 2 years ago with Sarri. We really insisted last year. It didn't went through. Now, this year, we want him. He wants to go for us. We want to propose 30 million. 30 million, not 40, not 50. 30 million. We can do some bonuses. We can speak about the length of the loan with obligation. We can talk about a lot of things. But we don't want to go to 40 million. Sassuolo is doing difficult. They are doing difficult, and they are exaggerating a bit, and they are doing a bit the kings. So if Juventus wants the player, if the player wants to go to Juve, but Juventus doesn't want to give all that money in a pandemic moment, guys, it's normal that you do a meeting, another meeting, another meeting. We have no rush, guys. We have no rush. Mercato stops the 31st of August. We are not able to spend for big players. We know it. We don't have all that money. We can already be happy. Look at Inter. Inter, they are selling Lukaku. They already sold Hakimi. There are some talks about Lautaro Martinez. They are selling actually half of the team. Today I even saw some interest from Juve for Brozovic for next year, maybe anticipating. Why? Why do you want to rush? Why do you want to give 40 million? Because I will tell you the truth. From the moment Locatelli will do 2 bad passes, from the moment that he will miss 2 passes in the first game, in the second game, people will start writing Locatelli out. Hashtag Locatelli out. He's not the player that will bring us the Champions League. Why did we buy him? He's not worth 40 million, blah, 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 blah. I know how it goes. The same for Kulusevski. The same for a lot of players. So I think that it makes totally sense. But now, telling you what's happening so that you have a recap about Locatelli, we talked a lot, it's true. We didn't move too much, Sassuolo neither, but now on Friday, it is confirmed by Romeo Agresti, it's confirmed by Giovanni Albanese, by Fabrizio Romano, by Di Marzio, by everyone. On Friday, there will be a meeting, and a decisive meeting. Normally, there are 95% of chances that it's the last meeting where Juventus will say, guys, from 30, we go max to 35 with some blah, blah, blah. You go down from your 40 that is exaggerated for Locatelli. We sign the player, and then he can play versus Udinese probably, or maybe the game after versus Empoli. It is done. I prefer to wait, and Juventus need to be respected again. Because in the past, these small clubs from Italy, they said 40, for Scamacca. Scamacca. Who is Scamacca? What is a Scamacca? Can someone explain me what is a Scamacca? Who is he? 50 million, 40 million. Then they are speaking about some players who I never heard in my life. 50 million, 40 million. This is a joke. This is a joke. It has to stop. And Juventus, at a certain moment, they went and they paid what they said. No, it's over. That time is over. I prefer to do 250 meetings, but Juventus needs to stop to actually said, okay, here your money that you are asking because we really want that player. It's over. And if they don't want to Locatelli, ciao, ciao. We go to the next objective. Then we go to Pjanic. And next year we take Pogba for free again. What's the problem? What is the problem? I have no problem. I don't understand. So, and I will continue to speak about Locatelli. But first, thank you to Mohammad. Now from every donation I will do that. That's my new 2021-22 motto. Donation, it's the top. So Juventus fan, it's special period of economical crisis. It's totally true. Club has to manage. Only Paris Saint-Germain can also football players price can't continue be 50 million plus. But Paris Saint-Germain, they are doing crazy. Yeah? They are doing really crazy. And it's a bit exaggerated, to be honest, what they are doing, but they know that they will not be punished. They know it. Why? Because they organize Qatar World Cup. Because they know that the moment that actually they start investigating to see if everything is correct, if it's working or not, the first time actually that they can be taken to court is in 2023. That means not this year, not next year, but in 2023. And they said, we don't care. We really don't care about it, because if meanwhile we win the Champions League, it was worth it. And then I tell you, after the World Cup in Qatar, they don't care anymore about PSG. They don't care about PSG anymore. And this is a big problem. This is a real big problem, because they are actually buying players, giving them contracts to 2023, 24, 25. Let's see what will happen. But on the other hand, I will be really honest with you. If Juventus was doing that, or if another club that you support was doing it, probably we would all be here celebrating as crazy. So I'm not pissed off with the fans of Paris Saint-Germain. These guys, they don't know. They are happy. They started with Loco, with Rai, with players that probably you never even heard about in your life. And now they are Mbappé, Neymar, Messi, Wijnaldum, Verratti, Donnarumma, Keylor Navas, Hakimi. Big team. So the supporters are happy. I would be happy as well. Then let's see. But Juventus is not in the possibility to do it. They could with the help of the family, with Exor, but Juventus never did that, asking money for the mercato to the property, and I respect that so much. We are not doing that. We are an auto-managed club. That means what we are earning, we are able to spend. If we have big problems like now with the pandemic, it makes sense. You don't buy. It's like me, guys. I want to have a Jeep, for example, as a car. I don't have the money to buy a Jeep. So what do I buy? Fiat 500. Fiat 500. I don't have the money. It makes sense. If I want, I don't know, a studio, but today I'm not able, what am I doing? I'm doing a library in my room. It is what it is, guys. So for me, I think it's correct for Juventus, because it would be crazy for Juve and not honest that today we are saying, guys, we have no money, but let's buy Pogba, let's buy Mbappé, let's buy, because it's not consistent in the message that you are saying. If you are saying we want the Super League because we want to save the football because it's collapsing, you can't do a great mercato, stellar mercato. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. So my great friend Justin Soforo, that was live on Bianconeri Zone. I was there. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. He's saying Giuseppe the Goat relaxing to some GJustjuve with my son Luca. Thanks for the support on my friend Pogba again. Pogba again, we can speak about it and then we will go to continue about Locatelli because I have something really important to say about Locatelli. But Pogba again, you know, that's a word that I invented last year. I don't know if he will ever come to Juve. But I hated the word Pogba. Why? Because Pogba is a name that is linked to his return to Manchester United. From Juve to Manchester United, they said Pogba. So if he comes to us, we can't use Pogba again. So you have to invent a new name. Pogba again. Pogba again. I love that name better. Now, guys, to be honest, will he come or not? We don't know. Apparently, he will not renew with Manchester United. Paris Saint-Germain, they wanted the player, but the supporters say no. Why? Because the family of Pogba doesn't like Paris Saint-Germain. Even Pogba doesn't really like Paris Saint-Germain. They prefer Marseille or I don't know what club. But they don't like Paris Saint-Germain. So the supporters said, we don't want Pogba. So maybe they will go for the other young guy, the young Pogba, from Rennes. What was his name? I don't remember his name. A great player, Camavinga. But now he will continue to play for Manchester United. And at the end of the year, he will be free. Don't forget, next year it will be 100 years of the family Agnelli on top of Juventus. Next year, a lot of contracts of Juventus will expire. Maybe Ronaldo will leave next year. We will save a lot of money in salary. A lot of players that actually today we don't want anymore, they will not be in our team anymore. After 1 year where the stadiums will reopen, after a year when we settled and we were low profile with Mercato, maybe next year will be the year where all the stars will be aligned, where Juventus will again invest to be again where they needed to be also in the Mercato session. So I would not be surprised if we can have a Pogba next year. Not this year, maybe next year. I'm curious. Don't forget, 100-year Agnelli family on top of Juventus. An important one. Ciao, Mohamed. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mohamed. Thank you for the donation. On the positive side, with this crisis, Juventus is still strong financially. We are not falling like Inter and Barcelona. The team has top names still. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we will finish with Locatelli and then we will speak about the names of the Champions League. And today is the birthday now. It's the birthday of our friend De Ligt. Thank you, George, to telling me it's De Ligt birthday. Happy birthday, Matthijs De Ligt. Hopefully he's watching the channel. Happy birthday, Matthijs. But to continue about that, it's true. Inter dismantling the team. They won one shot. Barcelona, they can't even sign Messi for free. They couldn't even sign him for free because they are over in salary, in the massive salary. It's a problem. It's a problem for a lot of teams. And I don't remember Real Madrid buying a lot of people. Ciao, Tuneki. Ciao, thank you for subscribing to the channel. But it's true, I'm happy with my Juventus and we have strong names. So finishing with Locatelli, guys, probably I'm, I see, Mo, if you want to join, if you have nothing to do, Mo, and you want to join to speak about the recaps of the 3 games or the Barcelona game or whatever, about the new things that you saw from Allegri. If you want to join even 10 minutes, you can join. Send me a message here. I will try to see it and then I send you the link as usual. So let me know if you want to join. But what about Locatelli? Locatelli, guys, for me, young player, great player, potential. But pay attention, because I saw his name so much, that I'm scared that people are thinking that he's the savior of Juventus. He's not the savior of Juventus, of nobody. The guy is 23, never played in a big team. He played at Milan, but he was a young guy and actually he flopped. So he went to Sassuolo, he played really well with De Zerbi. Yes, he's a Juventino. Yes, he wants to go. Yes, he has the support from the senior ship of the team, like a Chiellini, a Bonucci. Absolutely, yes. But he's not the savior. And probably will not even play as a regista. He will probably play as a mezzala on the right or on the left. The great qualities, what are the great qualities of Locatelli? He's really good with his 2 feet. He can change in long balls onto the right, to the left. He can play fast. He's also tall, so he can also recuperate a lot of balls. He's passionate. He has that grinta. He wants to, and we love these kind of things, and that's really great. But don't put too much pressure, because I don't want to hear in 5 games Locatelli flop, he's not good, blah blah blah, because then I will tell you I warned you guys. So this is about Locatelli. We go to the other topic, but first let's say hello to BC Artax. Locatelli, très bon renfort, mais pas le sauveur de milieu. He's just confirming what I'm saying. Great one, but not the savior. Triple M. Beppe, do you think Juve will win the Champions League this year? Because our squad is not looking good, and we don't have enough quality signings. Plus, PSG, Chelsea, and Manchester City are just looking good. Forza Juve. But Chelsea is not even able to beat, in regular times, they are not even able to beat Villarreal. I don't know how it ended. They won. They won on penalty at the end after 150 penalties, because Raúl Albiol missed his one. But they had to go to extra times and to penalties to win the UEFA Super Cup. What does that mean? That Villarreal, I don't even know the colors of their shirt, to be honest. It's yellow, we know that, but it's Villarreal, you know what I mean? It's not Real Madrid, it's Villarreal. And Chelsea is not able to beat them in regular times. Now you can say, yeah, but it's pre-season, they are not informed, they didn't blah blah blah. But yeah, but if we lose versus Barcelona, what is the excuse? So normally Villarreal is about to start, I believe, this weekend. Chelsea as well. They start this weekend to play. So normally they should be ready. They should be ready already. It is what it is, guys. Football is 11 versus 11 if you have no red cards. Look at our team. I will show you. Now it's time for showing our team. Okay, we have actually the same players as last year, except of Buffon, because he left. Who do we have instead of Buffon? We have Perin. Is that the same level? No. But how many games did Buffon play last year? 11, 13 games? I don't remember. He was not our first goalkeeper. So goalkeeper will remain the same. And if Szczesny, for any crazy reason, would not be there, Perin is okay. Okay? Is it Donnarumma? No, I would have preferred Donnarumma. But 20 million for the agent, 10 million for the player. We couldn't afford it. So it is what it is now. I cried a lot. And then he went to PSG. I stopped crying and now I focus to support them. So these are the goalkeepers. And then we have Pinsoglio. We have Danilo to the right. We have De Sciglio. De Sciglio is not a starter. He's not a level starter. He played a great season with Lyon. Don't forget that. And the great thing is that De Sciglio was not injured, because De Sciglio, when he played at Juventus, to be honest, except of 1 or 2 mistakes, he was not bad. We are not speaking about a Juventus level starter, okay? But it's a bench player that is able to play on the left and on the right. Hopefully, we don't see him too much on the field. Hopefully we will not have to see him too much. But he's a guy that is not complaining. He's there. Nobody wants to buy him. Probably also because his salary is a bit too much. Probably because it's not a great quality player, and we have him. If he's not injured, he can enter to rotate the players, probably on the left or the right, okay? Bonucci, De Ligt, Chiellini, okay, Can someone speak about these three players? Can someone put these guys in doubt? No. 22 years, De Ligt. De Ligt is already 3 seasons at Juve. I was thinking he was like 28. The guy is 22. He's 22. The best defender of the world is 22. We have Chiellini and Bonucci. The big question mark for sure is Chiellini. Then we have Rugani. Okay. Rugani is not good. Okay? He's not good. But at the moment, nobody wants to buy Rugani because he earns 3 million. I speak approx, 3.5 million. And then we have Dragushin. You remember the extension of Dragushin because he was about to go to Leicester and so on. Why? He extended because we promised him that he would stay with Juventus and that he would probably have a bit more playing time with the first team. Dragushin is a player that you all told me he's a great player, he's the future, we love him. You called him the Romanian Dracula because he comes from Romania. Vlad Dragushin, I don't know. So if you want a player, you need him, okay, Dragushin. And you need to have, probably he will be the 4th and Rugani will be the 5th. What is the problem with Rugani? Rugani is here mentally. Mentally, he doesn't feel the trust from the team. He doesn't feel the trust of the supporters. He made stupid mistakes because he's not confident enough. The guy, he has some qualities, but he lost a lot. It's true, and he has not the mentality. It's a problem, Rugani, but he's there. You know what's the problem? Sarri, for example, he wants him at Juventus, okay? At Lazio, sorry. He wants him at Lazio. What is the problem with Rugani? That I believe the one that is earning the most at Lazio is Immobile, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. They are earning something like 2.7 million, 3 million. I think Immobile has 3.2, but I'm just like that. Rugani is earning more. So can you imagine that Lazio will go and take a player that is earning more than Sergej Milinkovic-Savic and Immobile? It's impossible. It's impossible. It is impossible. It was really bad, yeah. We have the comment from Robin who say he was really bad. Absolutely, yes. I can't justify, he played really awfully immediately, from the first minute. He played, he's there, he starts the game, he made a big mistake, and mentally he's not a strong player. He knows that the supporters are watching him. He knows that he has to do a bit better than what he did at the moment. And what's happening that he missed. And he flops. He flops the game. So hopefully we will not see him too much. But I believe that, seriously, we are quite okay with Bonucci, De Ligt, Rugani, Chiellini, and then we have even Dragushin, Rugani. Alexandro, it's a big question mark because he did some great seasons with Juve. He did some bad seasons with Juve. And then we have Pellegrini here in red. I will explain. And then we have McKennie, Bentancur, Ramsey, Rabiot, Bernardeschi, Arthur, that is injured, Fagioli, question mark, or Ranocchia, question mark. And then we have a Locatelli that will probably come. And then we have a super attack with Chiesa, Cuadrado, Dybala, Morata, Caio Jorge, Ronaldo, and Kulusevski. So the team is not bad. Defensively, it's not bad. Offensively, is a bit weaker in the midfield and here on the left, probably. It's true. We didn't do a lot of changes. Locatelli will come. It's a really great asset to help us. And we have a problem probably on the left, but De Sciglio can play on the left and on the right. So the big question, and then we will go to the list. The big question is, can we win the Champions League with that team? Can we win the Champions League again with that team? Bah. Champions League is hard. Nobody can predict today who will win. We don't know. We didn't know last year that Chelsea would win over Manchester City with a coach that came like 6 months before. Nobody could have predicted that Chelsea would have won. You don't know. Do we have today the team to win the Champions League? I will tell you honestly, on paper, on theory, probably not. But Italy didn't have the team to win Euro 2020. They didn't on paper. We were all talking about France. I was talking about France. A lot of people were talking about Portugal. Nobody said Italy. L'équipe, they showed some images with Lewandowski, so Poland over Italy, because Italy was not there. It was Lewandowski, it was Ronaldo, it was Toni Kroos. I don't remember all the players from the big teams, and not Italy. They were not even put in them, Italy. Grazie, Mohamed. Thank you, Mohamed. We're saying Champions League, it's the goal, but winning is all luck. Not only luck, but luck is a big part, because it's in or out Champions League. It's really easy, in or out Champions League, because from the group stage. So if Juventus doesn't qualify in the group stage, it's a drama, it's a disaster, because it's 6 games. In 6 games, you have to be the best. You have to be the best. First or second, whatever, but you have to be there. If you fail there, it's your own fault, because you had 6 games. 3 at home, 3 away. If you fail, it's a disaster. Out of there, it's an in or out. You have a red card, you have a bad field, it's raining, you have a suspension, you have some injuries, you have some COVID, you have a referee that is not checking the VAR, and you're out. Or you're in. And it changed everything. So, that's what I'm saying, Champions League, you can't say that you will win. Paris Saint-Germain, you can't say today that they will win the Champions League. Yes, on paper they are strong, but then you need team cohesion, you need luck, you need a good drawing, you need to be really great at the great moment. A lot of teams, when they already win their own league with 15 games in advance, then they're already in holiday mood in the league, and they are not training enough anymore to win the Champions League. So let's see what will happen. I don't know today what will happen. Ciao Guido, Gencarelli, who's saying, Jay, do you think that we will have one big transfer? If you consider Locatelli a big transfer, then yes, because I'm sure he will come. If you say Locatelli is not a big transfer and you want a bigger name, no, we will have no big names this season, guys. But I said it before already, yeah? Before that we started with the Mercato, I said, no, we will not have, no, Guido. I'm sorry, yeah? Beppe, I was trolled by the whole Twitter when I said that Juve can beat PSG. I saw your tweet, my friend. I saw it, and I agree. Guys, football is football. It's 11 versus 11. Now, it's true that when you see the names of Paris Saint-Germain, goal.com, they made a beautiful lineup there. It's true that people laugh, because also we lost 3-0 versus Barcelona. But everyone can beat. Hey, look, Lyon beat Juventus. Porto beat Juventus. Ajax have beaten Juventus. Everything can happen. Football is football, guys. I really believe in that. Then, let's see what will happen. Let's see. I don't know. Did I miss a comment? Zaccaria, that I still don't know what country. I need to know what country. I don't know what country. Zaccaria, let me know. Otherwise, I will go crazy. I need to know. He's saying, and by the way, thank you for the donation. He's saying, Beppe, what about Pjanic? Do you think Juve is not planning his comeback anymore? Especially that Arthur is injured. We will talk about Pjanic in a second. Let me read Tarek's comment. And by the way, thank you. Thank you for supporting Tarek. Thank you. Yes, we can. We need the continuity of being every year in March as top 8. 1 year luck will be on our side. With talent, we will sure bring the big ears to Torino. Sure, it's a hard word, Tarek. It's a hard word, because I don't like to promise. But I believe every year I start the competition with some trust. in myself. I believe in myself. I trusted in Pirlo. I trusted in Sarri. I trusted Conte. I trusted Allegri, Lippi, Trapattoni, and all the coaches that we had. Then we won it with Lippi. We lost finals with Lippi. We lost finals with Allegri. But that's the goal. Every team, the top elite top teams, they should have Champions League as a wish. We want to win it, but it cannot be a obsession. Impossible to be an obsession. It's impossible. Because otherwise you will have problems. Because there is only one team that wins. Only one. And we are speaking about the best teams of the world. You have to be there, you have to fight, you have to try to win. But so stop with thinking Champions League, Champions League, Champions League. You have to think we start everyone with 0 points in Champions League, in Coppa Italia, in Serie A, and in Supercoppa. And then you play the games. You have 38 games to win the Serie A. And I always say the best wins Serie A. Inter was better than Juve last year. They deserve to win. Then how they did it with players that they didn't even bought. They didn't even pay this player. Lukaku, they still needed to give money to Manchester United. Hakimi, they didn't even pay him to Real Madrid. So they played with players, they won with players that they didn't even pay at the end. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's like me tomorrow, I take all the players from the world, I don't pay them. I say, yeah, I will pay you a bit later. I don't respect the rules. I win the treble, and then I go collapse, I go bankrupt, I have no club anymore because I wanted to win one time. But they were stronger on the field, and they deserve to win. So that's 38 games. Champions League, I told you, you have to be out of the, or in, actually qualified after the 6 games, because it's a mini tournament, but then it's you and your luck. And you have to be there, like Tariq said. You have to be there to fight. Great question. Will I sacrifice Ranocchia for Locatelli? It's a great question. I want to ask to the people first, and then after that the people comment, I will tell you my opinion. So, sacrifice Ranocchia for Locatelli. So, yes, no, and the third option, only on loan. Only on loan. We go. So, you can vote on that one, because it's a really great question from Justin, because I was also thinking about that. So now, guys, we have a problem with the list. While you're voting, guys, we have already 11 votes. I don't know how many likes we have today on the video, by the way. Hey, guys, 137 likes. 137. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. We are 267. We need 200 likes, guys. I don't know. We are growing. We are not there yet. 170. I'm talking for 47 minutes. I didn't even drink. You don't even put the like. It's not good. 177. If we reach 180, we launch the music, and then we continue to speak about the big question. Where is the music? 181. Let's try to reach 200, but meanwhile, let's put the music. Grande, grande, grande. And by the way, we are 193. I love that. I love that. At the moment, people are saying 39% of the people are saying yes. 38. And 38 are saying on loan only. Only 24% are saying no. So it's a big question. You see, a lot of people are hesitating. They are not sure. They are not sure. It's a hard choice. It's a hard choice. Alan Yeterian is saying, do you even think we sacrifice Locatelli for Ranocchia that he will play? It's a hard discussion. So Ranocchia, I talk about him with Enrico Zambruno. You know that Enrico Zambruno is the official commentator voice of Juventus. He works for Juventus. He comments the game on Juventus TV. Not only the first team, but also under 19. He saw Ranocchia, and he told me, because I was speaking with him on Juventus TV, Juventus Twitch channel on Tuesday. So it's yesterday. He told me the guy is good. The guy is good because he's young and he has the ability, the skill to really be great with his left and his right foot already at that young age. You saw the goal that he scored versus Monza, I believe, with the left. Incredible, beautiful goal with the left. Boom, incredible. And 10 minutes later, or 20 minutes later, he's taking the corner kick with his right foot. Not a lot of player has these qualities. He's not bad. And I will tell you even one thing more. I was reading again the book on holiday of Allegri. He's speaking about Fagioli. Great player, he says. He didn't know Ranocchia yet, because Ranocchia, he came to Juve only 2 years ago. Who was there with Barcelona? It was Ranocchia. It was not Fagioli. Ranocchia is good, guys. He's really good. I can guarantee you, he's really good. And Allegri, he fell in love with 2 players from the youth. Conny de Winter, right back, young player. Ranocchia. He loves Fagioli for sure. Fagioli is not over. But in his mind, Fagioli is not ready. He's not ready yet to be a first team player forever. And that's the big question. Last year, everyone was saying Fagioli because he played well versus Spal, a Serie A B team in Coppa Italia, and because he played well 20 minutes, I believe, versus, I don't remember who, a game that we were winning 3-1, if I'm not wrong. So, if Pirlo didn't play him that much, if Allegri comes, and Allegri was full of enthusiasm about the player 3 years ago, and if he doesn't take him at that moment for the first team, maybe that Allegri, he understands maybe a bit more football than you and than me. Especially, he sees the players every day. I don't see the players every day. I see some parts of the trainings. I speak with some people. But how can I do an opinion if I don't see the players every day in training, in the locker room, mentally? How many of you did see really all the under-19 and all the under-23 games? You can't judge a player just on 1.5 games. And that's why I said I love Fagioli, and I'm sure he will do good. And now they are thinking maybe to loan him out so that he can have some minutes in a second division team. Not a first division team, a second division team. So that's why I always said last year, wait, calma with Fagioli. But Ranocchia is good. And if I have to answer, would I sacrifice him? He's probably a player, Ranocchia, that I would give only on loan for 1 year. But will Sassuolo be convinced to give us Locatelli for that? Probably no. I see that the people, 40% of the people said Ranocchia would be sacrificed for Locatelli. If tomorrow or on Friday, the only solution to have Locatelli is Ranocchia, probably I would say yes now, today, I would say yes. But I would be really sad. And I would not really love it because the guy is good. But we need someone in the midfield. It's true. Grande Mohamed. He's saying, I won't lose Ranocchia. His face shows seriousness. Don't repeating Romero story. It's a total different story. Romero was a player that actually never really played because I made a mistake. I made a video, I made a mistake. I said he came from the youth of Juve. It's not true. We bought him from Genoa. And we bought him from Genoa. He played there, not really great. Some people said, yeah, he played great. It's not true. He didn't play great at Genoa. He came to Juve. He didn't want to be the 5th or 6th choice. And we sold him for 16 million, option to buy. If he would have continued with Juve, he would not have played in the first team. He played with as a starter. And he would never have reached that 55 million euro value. He did great to go to Atalanta. Did we do a mistake? Today, when we see back, yes. But if he continue at Juve with De Ligt, with Chiellini, with Bonucci, with Demiral, don't forget Demiral, with a waiting Ragushin, probably not. So we couldn't, guys. We couldn't. For me, it's not a mistake. It was a necessity, and now he's great. So let's see. But for Ranocchia, I would really want to keep him, but we need a midfielder. I agree with all of you. We need a midfielder. Beppe, will you come to Turin for some match? Yes. I'm trying to plan for the Juve Milan, the 4th game, 19th of September. That's what I'm planning. I didn't take my tickets yet, so I have to wait. But normally, yes. Guys, I want to speak about Dybala. I want to speak about the lists because that's an important. Because someone asked me, I remember, the question about Pjanic. So I will answer now about Pjanic. And that's why I will show you here the list. The list of Champions League is already, again, it's a simulation. It's not an official list. But it is enough. It's a simulation of how many players we can put in Champions League for Juve. And what do we see here? We see that we are already with too much players. Grazie Guido, who's saying, do you think Tolisso would be good? Really fast answer, yes, but the guy is so much injured, but really so much injured that I would never take the risk again. Too much injured. Great player, quality player, but I would not take the risk because we already have Ramsey, Arthur, Rabiot now. I would not take the risk with Tolisso. So if we speak about these lists, guys, we are already too much. So if we take Locatelli, one on top of all of these needs to be out. We already put Arthur out. Why? Because he's injured. He will come back. The yellow players, they are formed at the club, like Pinsoglio, Dragosin, Fagioli, they can come. So they are already integrated in the Champions League list. But here you see that we have already put out Pellegrini and we have put out Arthur. Now, you can say, okay, let's put out Rugani, sorry. Let's put out Rugani. We have Dragosin, and we are already with 4 central defenders, and we integrate again Pellegrini, for example. You can do that. But Locatelli will arrive, and someone will have to be put out of the team. On top of Arthur, that is already out. So who do you put out? And that's a big question. And so if I answer about Pjanic, like, he really wants to come back at Juve. He loves Juve so much. He wants to take a cut into his salary, 20%, even, to come back to Juve. A free loan for Barcelona. It's an advantageous negotiation, but the problem is that we have no space today for Pjanic. Okay? There is no space for Pjanic. If you take Pjanic and Locatelli, you need two players out. We always said, if Pjanic will be an end of mercato negotiation or purchase if Ramsey leaves. So the good thing would be Ramsey going to Premier League and he free up salary because he's earning a lot of salary. We can have for free on loan a Pjanic and we can integrate him in the list. And then someone have to go out for Locatelli. And today, if I see the list, with Pjanic, Ramsey or not, I think it's playing between two players, Bernardeschi or Caio Jorge. Because if you look at the list today, and we are not speaking about Pjanic, we are not speaking about Pjanic. I just tell you that if Ramsey stays, he's earning a lot of money. It's hard to put someone like that out of the team. And he can play offensively. He can play now in that new role that he will be tested versus Atalanta as a regista. So my two thoughts are Bernardeschi or Caio Jorge. If Locatelli sign and arrive, Locatelli comes, Bernardeschi out. Why? Because Bernardeschi, if Locatelli comes, we are again enough in the midfield. And Bernardeschi, he can play there. He can play a bit more up with Ronaldo, Kulusevski. We have Kulusevski. Chiesa can play even on the left. We have Ronaldo on the right. We have Quadrado. We have Kulusevski. We have Dybala that can play there. So Caio Jorge or Bernardeschi. That's my opinion. So I will give you guys 4 names. You vote. When Locatelli will arrive, who do we put out of that list? Who do we put out of that list? But first, let me thank Mohammed, who's saying a lot of myths with no confidence in any as must. Yeah. And Guido is saying not Bernardeschi because he can play Alexandro position. It's not a bad thought, also for Guido. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Guido. Thank you, guys. Thank you, really. Really appreciate it. So I will do, guys. I will do the poll. We have Julian is on fire today. So I will show you again the list. And that's an important concept, and that people, they don't really always take care of. It's actually that. That's an important one. So who's out for Locatelli? Wait, so the options that we will put is Rugani. So let me go back on the big screen. Is Rugani. Why Rugani? Because you have already a Dragusin, for example. So Rugani out. But then if you have an injured Chiellini, it's dangerous. Pay attention to that. So Rugani, or you have Ramsey. Great player, but often injured. You have Bernardeschi, that at Juventus he never showed anything, even if now he changed his number, and he's hoping that the change of number will magically change also the player. And then Caio Jorge, that is actually a new player. And he's young, and we have already a lot of players there. So 4 choices, guys. Who do you take out to make space for Locatelli? Because he will come. So who goes out? And think, you are Juventus. Don't think just because you like or you don't like. Think logically, because they all have benefits and they all have problems. That means Rugani, but then you play with Dragoshin. And if Chiellini or Bonucci are injured, Dragoshin maybe for Champions League is maybe a bit young and inexperienced. Not that Rugani is... then you have Bernardeschi, you have Ramsey or Caio Jorge. Who do you put out for the first game? Because then in the winter everything can change. Don't touch Bentancur. I agree, Aman. Aman, my great friend Aman. Guys, today, I don't know if you saw, today on Instagram, I have tried between one IKEA furniture and the other to put this kind of news. You see? The news reported of the day with a really beautiful layout with all the news here, you see? And this background, I don't know if you are able to see it, wait. This background is made by my great friend Aman. And we put the news there also in our Telegram group, then on Instagram. We try to be a bit everywhere. And that's thanks to my great friend Aman here. This guy. Grazie, Aman. So, what is Julian saying? Didn't need to think a single second. He voted for Ramsey. Bentancur out. Guys, are you crazy? Why do you want to put Bentancur out? Bentancur was great. No, great. Maybe it was a flop last season. That's true. But now, I saw already versus Barcelona, and then I will speak about it. So, 2 minutes, 110 votes already, and it's a big fight between Rugani and Ramsey. Then we have Caio Jorge, and actually Bernardeschi, only 8% would put him out. If I would vote, personally, I would vote for Bernardeschi out of the list. That's what I would do. Yeah, in Champions League. I can use him in Serie A, but I would take him out of Champions League list. Or you put Ramsey out of Champions League list, and that give him, an electroshock, thinking now I have to leave Juventus because I will not even play Champions League. Can be, a bit what happened with Mario Mandzukic and Emre Can. Remember? Can be. Yeah, Ramsey or Bernardeschi. I would not put Rugani out, to be honest. 43% Ramsey. So, I agree with Jan. Where is Jan? Here. Last season, Bentancur was in a bad position. Was bad in that position, but he's good. I agree, that I like Bentancur. It's not my favorite player, don't exaggerate, but I have a sympathy for the guy. I like him a bit because he played some great seasons. The problem is that last year he played alone in the midfield. Alone. Sometimes they play with two, with Rabiot, but Rabiot and Bentancur in a two-man midfielder was a disaster. And you remember that hybrid position of the number 10 that had to go up and then come back. It was a disaster. It was difficult. They didn't understand. And Bentancur, unfortunately, is a player that is not really flexible in playing with two men or three men. He's a player, mezzala, where he play with three men. And the thing with Bentancur is that when he's playing like a regista, a real number 6, the position of Pjanic in the past, he plays in 3 times, in 3 touches. He wait, he receives the ball, he put his chin up, and he give it. He's losing a lot of time. And if he's feeling pressed, he's panicking. So it's not a position for him. He's better as a right mezzala, and I already saw a big difference in the game versus Barcelona from Bentancur. For me, honestly, the first half, he was in the top 3 best for me versus Barcelona. So if we speak about the 3 games, We played versus Cesena, our first friendly, with nearly everyone from under 23 or under 19. Then we play versus Monza. We won 2-1, and then we lost 3-0 versus Barcelona, okay? The difference is that Barcelona, they start this week the La Liga, okay? They start this week. So they were already more advanced. They just lost Messi, and they wanted to show to the team that they wanted to, that they are still great, that they wanted to win versus Juventus. So it's also the emotional part. What we did is we played 2 friendlies with players that will probably not be there, except of McKennie from the first game and Perin that played the first or second half. The first half versus Cesena. 2 players, the first game. The second game, a bit more, that entered and played some minutes. And then our player arrived on Monday for the medicals, and they started training on Tuesday. And then they had to travel to Barcelona. We played on the 8th. When was the 8th? On Sunday. Was it on Sunday? Let me check. Yeah, Sunday. So that means that we played on Sunday and we traveled on Saturday. They started training on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days of training, guys. 4 days. And then you have to play versus Barcelona with Depay that already played 3 or 4 games. Memphis Depay. What do you want? What do you want, guys? But I saw some really positive things. A difference with... Ciao, Gabriele. Thank you for subscribing. The difference with the past, with Allegri in the past, is that I saw some velocity, or at least looking and searching to play faster. That's one thing I saw. Looking to play faster with the ball. And the most important one is I saw some research for verticality. If we are speaking about Barcelona game, we were 6 times in front of their goals. Then Neto, our ex-goalkeeper, he was prime Buffon. We know about that. He was their man of the match, by the way. But Juventus, without condition, not ready yet to play, 6 times in front of the goal. Then Morata missed because he was shooting too much centrally. Okay, Chiesa tried centrally, goalkeeper took them, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want. But I saw some verticalization, playing vertical. And you remember when you last year you were saying back pass FC, back pass FC, back pass, we are sleeping, we are not fast enough. Now I start to see some velocity, and we are not there yet. Let's be honest, because if you lose 3-0, you can't say that you saw some beautiful things. I saw a Ramsey that for the second time was tried at the regista. I'm not convinced. He will start versus Atalanta again there in that position. By the way, you said all after 8-9 minutes, Ramsey out, and Rugani second. I stopped the poll. I saw some change of mentality. Not anymore to give the ball back. Not that much building from the back. Trying to play a bit faster. And we will play a 4-4-2 that will change in a 4-3-3. Why? Because we will have probably a Chiesa playing that 4-3-3 with Dybala. I am thinking, Dybala playing as falso 9, Ronaldo to the left, Chiesa to the right. Okay? Playing a 4-3-3 with Rabiot, Locatelli, McKennie, and then a defense. When we don't have the possession, Chiesa, that is young, and that can change his position with Kulusevski or Cuadrado, they can go back. They can do the effort. So it will be a kind of pivot like that. Rabiot in a 3-man here. Rabiot will go more on the left. And then you will have Chiesa in a 4-3-3 that will go down, and you will have a 4-4-2. If we play versus teams like Barcelona that have a lot of possession, we will think and we will see a lot of time that 4-4-2. And then, thanks to a guy like Chiesa, will create unpredictability on the right. And that will be, for me, the switch of Allegri from a 4-4-2, 4-3-3, playing like that. Ronaldo, this year, he will rotate a lot. He will rotate a lot more. And I just see a comment from Rob who's saying, I just ordered a new Cristiano Ronaldo away jersey. Seems like this will be the last year of Ronaldo at Juve. It can be the last year probably, so enjoy as much as you can. The GOAT, enjoy him. Wait, 1 second, my cat is crying. Oh, McFly. Mackie. I missed him too much. 10 days without my cat in holiday. I think that we'll play like that. Ronaldo rotating is something that a lot of people told me last year. Yes, but Zidane, he knew how to manage Cristiano Ronaldo. He knew that he didn't play all the games. He put him sometimes out of the field. So Allegri will do a bit the same. If Ronaldo is not playing or is resting, we will play probably a 4-2-3-1 with 2 midfielders, and then we can speak about the Locatelli and a Bentancur, Locatelli, McKennie, and then having a Chiesa on the left, Kulusevski on the right, or a Quadrado, Dybala behind a Morata or a Caio Jorge. I see some options. Juventus has a lot of options tactically. I see some beautiful things. So, and what I also saw during the 3 friendlies, especially the first one, was McKennie, investing in McKennie, because McKennie is a player that Allegri is asking, you saw it, 10 goals, asking 10 goals, in Serie A, not in total, in total, I believe, in total. Anyway, 10 goals is asking for McKennie. He scored 6, now he won 10. He won 10, because McKennie, he scores with a header, is really great in penetration, inserting himself, and he will ask him a bit the same task that he was asking to Khedira. So, being the man that is able, in that midfield, in that 4-3-3, to support the offensive side. Because if you are playing with the Dybala falso 9, with the Ronaldo that loves to play from the left, with the Chiesa from the right, the box will be a lot of time empty. So you need a player that is going to support, to actually put density in that box. And that will be McKennie. Caio Jorge will only play in 2 months after Dybala gets injured for the rest of the season, like the last 3 seasons. Mamma mia, Rui, mamma mia, you are negative today. Mamma mia. Beppe, who will you put on your shirt? That's a big question. Because on the shirts I have, I didn't put the name yet. When I go to Torino in September, then I will put, on 3 shirts, I will put the names. I was thinking Chiesa on the home shirt. Chiesa. I was thinking, because I'm really expecting a big season of McKennie on the away. And on the third, I'm waiting. I don't know. Ciao, Gadion. Ciao, Miss Tondelli. That is in the Telegram group, by the way. She's in the Telegram group. Hope you like the Telegram group. And my friend Uncle Sharma, Inter Video Weekly. What will you talk about, Zio? What will you talk about when you will have no team anymore to speak about? My great friend, my Interista friend. Hard, eh? It's hard. It's really hard. No, we were talking about Inter not that much. A bit before, saying that it's crazy, yeah? It's really crazy what's happening with Inter. But they're already thinking, because today Di Marzio was speaking about Insigne. Insigne, Dzeko. Pay attention, huh? Pay attention to Inter, guys, huh? Because they are giving away Hakimi, probably Lukaku, and let's see who else. But if they replace them with Dzeko, that will go with his friends from the Balkan, all the players from the Balkan, and you put Insigne there, that I don't know why the crazy president of Napoli doesn't want to renew him. He even prefers him out of the team. Crazy. But I don't know, huh? But I don't see Inter. When before, I don't know. A question for you guys. When should I do the predictions of the Serie A? When the Mercato is over, the 31st of August, but then we already know 2 games. Or should I do it before? So before we start, it means the 20th. But then we don't know if there will be last minute transfers. So what do you prefer, guys? We wait 2 games and we do it after the transfer market is closed, prediction of the Serie A, or we do it before it starts? Rabab is saying before. Michael, my great friend that is mod on the channel, also before. Before. George is saying after. George always saying the reverse of the people. Before. By the way, hey guys, this year I can't promise yet because I'm waiting how many people we will be. But there is an app. It's called Fanta Live Serie A. This app, yeah, now it's the ad. I'm doing it again because last year I did it like that for testing. It's working really well. Wait, let me check with the lights. Wait, here. Fanta Serie A. Fanta Serie A. And it's a fantasy league. So let me go there. So we have already some people here that subscribed. It's for free, guys. Wait, let me check. So we have already some teams that create. We have already 2 pages of people. I'm waiting to have more because what I want to do, waiting how many we are, and then I want to do actually a giveaway, but a few giveaways, not only one. I want to do one for the mid of the year after the first 18 games or 19. For the first 19 games, who's there want to win a prize for the winner. And then at the end of the year, I want to give a shirt of Juve, a real shirt of Juve, to the winner. And the second one may be also another prize, a bit less expensive, because I'm paying everything with my money. So if you want to subscribe, go, because then it's over. You can't subscribe later. It's before the end. You just have to make your team. Every week you make your changes. But I'm waiting because now we are like 20, something like that. We need to be at least 100, 150 so that we have a big competition. Otherwise, no. And then t-shirts. GJustjuve t-shirts. Maglia della Juve. Would be great. I put it sometimes in the Telegram, the link, absolutely yes. It's bedtime for the kids. See you next live. Ciao, Justin. Thank you for being here. Will we get Eurobeppe predictor or the other guy? That's it. I already made my team. Now for sure it will change. With I will reveal you one player I took. I will reveal you one player. I took Zaniolo in my team. And I tell you, I took McKennie as well in my team. He's on the bench because he will not play versus Udinese. I already took McKennie and Zaniolo. I will not reveal you the other player, otherwise you will copy me and then you will win. But it's a really great game. Huh? Bring in Barella, Inter need the money. I saw 2 days ago people were going crazy. We want Barella, guys. They will never give us Barella. What do you think about Atalanta match? It's important game for start Serie A. But if people are telling me, Giuseppe, we lose versus Atalanta in the pre-game, in the friendly, I don't care. I really don't care about losing versus Atalanta, even 5-0. But I want to win versus Udinese. Now, it's true that it's a really important game because it's the final test. The final test before Serie A starts. So we will have some players that will play a bit more minutes. Probably De Ligt will play 75, 80 minutes. Now we'll see who will partner. And that will be an important question. Who will start next to De Ligt? Will it be Bonucci? Will it be Chiellini? Hey, that's a good question, by the way. That's a really good question. I don't know who will start. Good question. Who would you start, guys, without Poland? Just who would you start next to De Ligt for the first game versus Udinese? Bonucci or Chiellini? Rabob is asking, should I get the home or the away? Bah, it's a big, difficult question, Rabob, for your shirt. Huh? It's a really big, difficult question because both of them are bijoux. I love them, both of them. This one is really back to the original, really solid stripes. And the other one for me is, it's really beautiful. Diaco is saying Rugani. I knew that someone would have wrote Rugani. I knew it. Chiello, Leo for Tariq, Chiellini, Bonucci, Chiellini, Bonucci, Bonucci, Chiellini. It's hard, huh? It's hard, huh? Demiral, Rabob is saying Demiral. It's hard, huh? I think Bonucci. I think Bonucci will play next to De Ligt. You know why? Because probably Chiellini, he needs a bit more time to go in 100% shape. I think it will be Bonucci and De Ligt, the first game versus Udinese. That's what I think. Then everything can change. Or, big surprise, we play with Bonucci, Chiellini, but I really don't think so. No, I don't think so. So that will be a big question I will check on Saturday. Given it's Allegri, I won't be surprised. You see, if it's Chiellini and Bonucci with De Ligt on the bench. No, I understand why you are saying that, and I would not be 100% shocked if that happened. But honestly, I don't think it will happen. Why? Because De Ligt is there much earlier than the two guys. He's training already with the team. He's growing in condition. So no, I don't really think it will happen. But it could be. Atalanta score prediction, I can't say that now. I didn't see games of Atalanta. By the way, I think today they played a friendly. I'm not sure. I think today they played a friendly. And by the way, the Telegram group. Wait, it's also the birthday of Arthur today. Mamma mia. You see? It's the birthday of De Ligt and it's the birthday of Arthur. So recap of the day by Di Marzio. It's in the Telegram group. Immediately in English, guys. Telegram group is live and you can also interact. So let's see, for example, we have the birthday of Arthur and we have a comment from Michael who's saying, this. So animated GIF. Then if you see, for example, here, we had already, you see what I showed you. Mamma mia, disaster today. I can't show you, whatever. We have some news, you click on it, and then there is interaction with everyone, with all the comments from the people. It's really nice, it's super nice. But the recap of the day by Di Marzio, what is he saying? He's saying, actually, meetings took place today at the Continasa between the agent of Paulo Dybala, Jorge Antun, and the Juve management for the contract renewal of the Argentinian. They will meet again this weekend to try to reach a deal. We already talked about it. Di Marzio is later than us. The new contract will last until June 30th, 2025, with an option for 2026 for around 8 million per year. Meanwhile, a meeting with Sassuolo was set to this Friday to close the Locatelli deal. And then we have another news from Paris Saint-Germain. Nader El-Khelaifi has already assumed Mbappé will not extend his contract, and PSG have already found his replacement, Cristiano Ronaldo, who will be free in 2022. Bomba! This is a bomba di mercato, guys. Apparently, Mbappé will not extend his contract, but we knew that. So we'll go probably on Real Madrid. And the replacement will be Cristiano Ronaldo. Ciao, Aiki. Big news, huh? Yeah, we can extend him, Ronaldo, but I don't know if I would extend him even more. Would be big, yeah? Would be really big. Ronaldo, Messi, guys, nobody can lie, yeah? Ronaldo, Messi, but honestly, with all the love for Ronaldo, if you lose Mbappé for free and you take Ronaldo at 38 years, I think maybe you lose a bit, especially if you are speaking about the future, because Ronaldo will come for how long? Probably also a 2-year contract, 38, 39. But seeing Messi and Ronaldo together, it's the dream of a lot of people, a lot of kids. I would have loved to see them at least one season at Juve. Not possible, it is what it is. But that's for next year. Now we have to focus in 21-22. The app is called Fanta Live Serie A. I will put it here, wait. So it's called Fanta Live Serie A. It's for free, again, on Android and iPhone. And then I will also share you the code of my league. So if you want to join, you will have to type the code in. First, you create your team with the players, and then you go. The code, it's a long code, huh? Wait, MADNMP. Yeah, I have him. I will pin the comment as well, huh? I will pin the comment. Wait. Here we go. So that you can join. And Alan, thank you, Alan. He's saying something that secretly, I was thinking. I don't want to say it too loud, but I was thinking a bit about it. You remember the promise of Agnelli having the young 25 years old Cristiano Ronaldo in the future? I always thought that he was speaking about De Ligt. De Ligt is not Ronaldo, but it's the Ronaldo of the defense. But I don't believe that Mbappe will come to Juve. But Mbappe, Pogba, for free. But I really believe that Mbappe wants to go to Real Madrid. I think it's already done. Ciao, Sisman. Beppe. What if Juve gets Mbappe before Real Madrid? Hey, you see, Barosh. Same comment as Alan. Same. You never know, huh? You never know. I don't think Haaland. Then we don't know, but I expect next year something beautiful. Ciao, Footy. How did we reach 236 likes? That's great. I love that. Grande. So, are we closing after 1 hour 30? You can't imagine. I missed the live so much. I'm happy that you were so much again here. Ciao, Jean. I'm doing good. What is the news about the release clause in the contract of Paulo Dybala for Jan? They are speaking. The agent, he wants a release clause. Now, I heard 50 million that they ask, but 50 million is not enough, guys. We don't have to exaggerate. 50 million is not enough. Ciao Guido, grazie. Mbappe would come if Ronaldo extends. I know that Ronaldo is his idol, but you can't have Mbappe and Ronaldo. That's a bit exaggerated. Then we would have done it a bit before. But who knows? I don't know. What were we speaking about? We were speaking about something important. Paulo Dybala from Jan. Paulo Dybala, the agents want to put 50. I think it's a bit exaggerated, 50 million. But we are trying to lower also his request. You remember last year we were speaking about 15 million euro salary per year. Now we are speaking about 8 plus some bonuses. I would find it strange because we are speaking about a player that wants to be our number 10, our capitano, that already scored 100 goals with Juve. He's now vice captain, so 50 million, it's a bit exaggerated. Now, on the other side, he wants also to secure himself, saying, okay, if the promises are not hold, because you remember he wants to be central in the project, then I want to free myself with 50 million. But I think 50 million, it's a bit exaggerated. I would put a release clause at least at 75 million release clause. It's not true. It's not true, Triple M Crazy. This is reported. It's reported by some crazy Cristiano Ronaldo fan accounts with big people, with big followers. And we're speaking about 100K or 1 million followers because the Cristiano Ronaldo fanboys that they are doing and reported, they have a lot of things. The problem is some are really well informed, but they have no idea what they're speaking about. Cristiano Ronaldo, he won at the 5th year at Manchester United, and he won at the 5th year of Real Madrid. So actually, the real truth is they won after the 4th year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and after. So the 5th season he won with Real, the Champions League, and the 5th season with Manchester United. So if you are looking at that stat, then it's the 5th season at Juve. It's not this year, it's the season after. But no, they are wrong. You have to always pay attention because the Cristiano Ronaldo fans, I saw the tweets also. I didn't even reply because if I say that, then it's a polemic, controversy. But you have to pay attention because not a lot of them are really accurate. They are just throwing things and beautiful pictures, and then it goes around, and it's a bit exaggerated, but it's not true. It's not true. We never saw any of our captains stall a renewal like that, to be honest. But he's not captain, sad. Dybala will be vice captain this year. Don't forget that we changed our board, the management. There was a problem between him and the vision of football of Paratici. And Paratici didn't want to pay him 15 million. So it was a no-go. They had some problem, probably private problems between them, where it stopped. The negotiation stopped because Dybala wanted 15. Juventus said no. It stopped. And now it's a Cherubini. They have a new vision. They talk with him in another way. He's a bit more keen to accept a lower one. Yeah, also why? Because there are no teams that are wanted to pay him 15 million. And it's another story. So you start again from scratch, you know. And now they just started because remember, in the beginning we couldn't start to speak, and now Jorge Anton came. He was in quarantine. They did 2 meetings, guys, and we will find an agreement really soon. I'm sure about it. Now, just pay attention to the release clause. Why didn't we sign Messi? Michael answered you. Show me the money. Why? Because Paris Saint-Germain took him. It's easy. Why? Because Neymar convinced him together with some other friends of him. Because they did a really crazy transfer market, so it is what it is. But FIFA 22, yeah, but it's always like that. Then they will have 98. They will be really great, and then you will have always Paris Saint-Germain versus Paris Saint-Germain. But we are playing PES because Juventus is on PES. By the way, they changed the name. Now it's eFootball. And it will be for free. Ciao, Paul. We are a couple of injuries from the beginning in the same situation last season. Fighting to compete. How much does it cost on Black Friday? It depends, because Black Friday you don't have a necessarily a big discount, but most of the time on Black Friday I think it minus 20%, because actually the season is still young, because it's November Black Friday, so it's minus 20, I believe. Grazie, Allen. To be honest, Allegri need change Dybala childish attitude. We spoke about it. A long time on the channel about Dybala and his behavior and so on and so on. And he said immediately in his press conference that he was expecting him to grow up, to take responsibility, and that he was expecting a lot of him. Not only what he wants, but also expecting in return in terms of behavior, because he said when he joined he was a baby, when I left he was still a kid, now I saw a different Dybala, I saw more a man. So he was speaking also about the attitude of the player. I agree with you, sometimes he has some childish attitude, or at least that is what is reported, because we don't know what's happening in the locker rooms. I agree. Ciao, Werner. Juve will have some great performance with Allegri, that's for sure. it's a big debate. What is a beautiful performance? Is it a win 1-0? Is it a win 7-0? Is it a lot of possession during the game? Is it 33 passes before going into the front goal? Is it bicycle goals? Or, what is beautiful performance? It's a big question, and everyone sees it differently. Some people, they love the way Liverpool is playing. Some people, they love how Barcelona is playing. They are playing totally differently, but then it's different. And then some people, they love the 1-0, like Chiellini was said. Chiellini said one day the preferred score of Chiellini is a 1-0. And I have to be honest, the games where I screamed the most, where I have the most tension, it's not a 5-0 or a 7-0 versus Parma with a crazy goal of Tevez, but it's the Udinese Juve, where we are playing like shit until the 83rd minute. Then you have a penalty from Ronaldo, and then you have a cross from Rabiot with his left foot. You have Cristiano Ronaldo with the orange shirt, bam, at the 87th minute in that space, teeny goal, boom, 3 points after a shit performance. I love these kind of things. Alberto says, I enjoy 1-0 a lot more than 7-0. Aman is saying we start -1 with Rugani, but we also start always 1-0 with Ronaldo. So 1-0 with Ronaldo, -1 with Rugani, it's 0. We have to start again. It's true. Winning the Scudetto is the best performance. It's true, sad. I agree. And don't underestimate the Scudetto, because I saw a lot of people telling me already, yeah, but Giuseppe, we don't care about Scudetto. I even saw some people insulting a team like Juventus that wanted to go their league. Faraoni, Alan is saying me, and don't forget Faraoni. Absolutely not. No, guys, we look how depressed we were because we didn't win this year. So no, we have to win the league again. That's our thing. It's sad. Normally here you have the Coppa Italia, but here you have no Scudetto this year. It hurts. Not beautiful. Ciao, John. Yes, I have. I have a lot of social tokens. Absolutely, yes. I believe from Juve I have 52. I have 52 tokens. Yeah. Let me check. Just to be sure. But I think I have 52 tokens of Juve. Let me check. Yeah, 52 from Juve. It's a lot, huh? It's not bad. By the way, it increased today, the value. Yeah. So like everyone, George is already saying good night, Beppe. Ciao, James Azzopardi. They saying, Beppe, we can win again this year. I want to. That's the goal. Did you buy Hellas Verona shirt last year? I was about to buy it, but then the yellow one was sold out, and you had the other one, and I really wanted the yellow one because he scored with the yellow shirt, Faraoni. So no, I didn't buy it at the end. So good night, George. Socios followed me today. Grande, Julian. Grande. I hope to see your name on the cards, on the billboards. That's really nice, huh? Because they are doing the match takeover. Huh? I will speak about the game 1 hour before the game. We will do a watch along on the Juventus channel Saturday for Juve Atalanta, sponsored also by Socios, because you could choose the shirt that we would play in, the home or the away. You can choose the flags of the corners. You can choose also the GoPro, if who will put it on his head. Will it be the security manager, the the driver of the bus, or will it be the team manager that will go even until the locker rooms? And then the billboards will be put with the names of the fans. It's quite funny what they are doing. So, no, we'll speak about them. They are great friends. I love Social since more than 2 years now. So, hey guys, try, because I won one time. Hey, look, the signed ball with Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. I won the visit in the skybox. It's an amazing experience for free, just trying. So, ciao Roberto. I saw Roberto. Where is Roberto? He disappeared. Where is Roberto? Here. Roberto Gallo. Beppe, ciao. So, guys, I will leave you, like Sandro is saying. Good night, Beppe. Because it's already 1 hour 49. I'm just back from holiday. Thank you for being present. We'll try again to do it as much as we can. The late night lives, I love them. Thank you. And Tariq is asking, maybe, when will the Amazon doc, we need an episode breakdown on GJust channel. Amazon, I believe, or what I heard, it will be before the end of 2021. But we are only the 12th of August. So when will it come out? Will it be in September? Will it be in December? I don't know, but before 2021. Last time we put the beautiful music. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Ciao. Grande Forza Juve. Ciao Robin. Ciao Amir. Ciao BC Artax. Paul Nunes. Anugia. Aiki. Werner. Sad. Julian Dos Santos. Manuelinho. Rabop. Argon. G Tarek. Adi, Triple M Crazy, Cerillo, Lord Alistair, always present. Dario is asking me about Solberg. Juventus was really fast this time. Not like with Holland. This time we took him. I believe in him. Ciao, James. Anugia, Roberto Gallo, Rabop, Adi Green, Andy One, FIFA Prediction, Anuga, Di Paolo, Alex, Dario,